Hello everyone, and welcome back to stream. Hello Fire King. You seem to be the only one here at this exact moment. Now you've asked a pretty good question. Hold on, I'm pulling up the stream on my phone so I can keep track of what's going on. You've asked a pretty good question. Now you've asked, why is there a Spinosaurus on my screen? What happened to the wizard? Well, let me just show you. Let me show you a few changes I've made recently to the game project that we've been working on. Don't worry, it's nothing too drastic. It's nothing too Jurassic. I had to fix my bit. I messed up my bit the first time. Hold on. Let me do it again. Just pretend I didn't say anything. I've made some changes to the game, but don't worry, nothing too Jurassic. Was it funnier that time? Guys, be honest. Be honest, was it funnier that time or no? Gift material. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling up my game. To show you guys. I've made some minor changes. Just minor, not anything big. Scope creep who? It was funnier the first time. Dang it. I knew it. I always do this. I always overcommit, and it never works out. A minor. Okay. At first, I misread your bit, and then it would have just been sad if everyone's bit got misread. The Hours fan is here. Hello, Kitty Heart. How are you doing? Okay. Now I made a few minor changes to my game. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold please. Click. Okay. Click. Okay, wait, hold on. Click. Okay, boom. Okay, now we're ready. I've never missed a bit. Great. Okay. So first things first, we boot up the game. It still has the same title page, right? So it must be the same game. So then I click the play button, and we are moving around, right? And we've changed the main sprite a little bit. Now it's this man with a cowboy hat in a little car. It's like a go-kart looking car thing. But we're still in the same world. We're still in the same world, so it's okay. We go up here. We talk to Thomas. Thomas starts following us. Is that a car? Maybe. Okay, so we have our little car guy, and we drive into the dungeon, and we're instantly transported to outside in these bushes. Okay, now we have these little dinosaur guys in cars, and they're hungry, so they need to eat, and then later they're going to drink as well. They're just these little dinosaurs with their own little behaviors. See, there he goes to drink some water. These dinosaurs with their own little behaviors. So we made a slight change in the direction of the game. A slight change. But I knew you were gonna get rid of my Spinosaurus. I didn't get rid of your Spinosaurus. I still have the file, Gina. I just haven't implemented it yet. Don't come at me like that. Hold on. Who do we think we are? You're bruh. Shame on you. That was not very nice. Anyways, so we still have the wheel, and we still build our own wheel. But obviously we've made some drastic changes to the direction the game is going in. So before it was not dinosaurs, and now it is dinosaurs. But don't worry, because oh, I forgot they also run away. They have a little hole that they run to. But don't worry, because the skeleton is still here for unknown reasons. Mainly because I haven't yet drawn the dinosaur battle sprites yet. So I still have to do that. But yeah, right now we are changing the direction the game is going in a little bit. So I wrote a little backstory. I'll tell you guys the backstory. One sec. Let me beat this guy up, then I'll tell you guys the backstory we've got working with. Okay, hold on. Okay. So we beat this guy up. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, well, I didn't know that happened. I just came here to rage bait. Have a good stream. Got class. Bye, Gina. Have a good class. Okay, well, I guess that didn't work as well as I thought it would. But, yes. Also, you spook the little dinosaurs. They run away and get scared. Which I think is a pretty neat little thing. So, okay. Let me tell you the backstory, and then we're back. Okay, yeah, I made a coding mistake there. That's fine. That's pretty normal for me. Okay, so we can scare the little dinosaurs, and they run back to their little hidey hole. See, they're running, and they go into this little hole, and they're hiding in there, and they'll stay in there until I leave, or I hide in these bushes. If I hide in these bushes, they'll come back out eventually. Here they come. One sec. Boop. There he is. I don't know why he's not going to get water, because he's thirsty, but... Anyways, yeah, that's what we've got so far. Okay, so let me talk about the backstory a little bit. Let me talk about the backstory a little bit. One second. Let me read it. I need to... Okay, there we go. Let me talk about the backstory. I'm pulling it up. One moment. Okay. Video game cars give me Hellion and Fiend Rider flashbacks. I don't know what that is, Kitty Heart. Wait, is that the guy that can parry the car in that game you were playing the other day? I do remember that. I just don't remember what it was called. Okay, so our backstory. Hold on. I need to pause the music. Thousands of years ago, humanity was living in the shadows. Humans hid in crevices and holes sunlight wouldn't dare wander into. Creatures of monumental proportion ruled the day. And then this is like going to be an animated intro, so imagine there's like dinosaurs walking across the screen right now. And then it says, until one day, a caveman discovered something that turned things around. And now imagine a caveman sitting in the dark, and he looks over, and the camera pans towards fire, right? It's panning towards fire. And it says, until one day, a caveman discovered something that turned things around. The roulette wheel. And then it pans away and shows the roulette wheel on the cave wall. This caveman, or better known as Glenn, got all creatures to agree to do battle in turns, in exchange for using his new roulette wheels to build everybody sweet rides. Through this, he managed to cut out land for humanity and build a camp. Over the years, this camp became a settlement. This settlement became a village. The village became a town. The town became a city, until this land became Toronto, Canada. I actually haven't named the land yet, so I just thought that'd be kind of a funny one. And then we have a scene of where the hunters are getting their licenses, right? Now it says, now that humanity has their own little slice of heaven, things became a little too peaceful. As such, they invented a brand new competition. Dino hunting. So the whole game is about hunting down dinosaurs. It's like Monster Hunter World, except for you have a roulette wheel and it's 2D. And also, here's the pitch of the game. The gameplay loop. Here's the gameplay loop. You leave the city to hunt down creatures like in Monster Hunter World. You enter a somewhat free-roam world where dinosaurs drive their cars around and pretty much do whatever they want. You have to hunt them down and capture them in order to score points in this new type of hunting competition. The gameplay loop is to prep your wheel for whatever you're trying to hunt, because they'll have different like defense stats and offense stats. You drive cars to run down dinosaurs and other creatures. You battle the creatures to defeat them, and then you return home once you've scored a whole bunch of points. And then you start back at the top again to prep your wheel and that kind of thing. Also, he doesn't have a driver's license. That's illegal. So where's the wizard coming in? We may lose the wizard. I'm not saying we have to. I'm sure we can work him in if we want to. But I think he's not super necessary anymore. That's just me though. I don't know. That's just what I think. That's all I'm saying. Blink. All I'm saying is, maybe we don't need the dinosaur these days. Maybe what? No, we need the dinosaur. We need the dinosaurs. Maybe we don't need the wizard these days. Ooh, I can make my hand disappear. Oh, no, I can't. Hold on. Just one finger, maybe? My finger disappeared in the sunlight. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. Okay. Anyways, so, we're building an environment, is essentially what we're doing. We're building an environment. This is an entirely different game. Yeah, GoatBlob made a new game. Okay, but think about it this way. It's kind of the same game if you consider the fact that Actually, yeah, you're right. It is a totally different game. Hold on. I was gonna say the wheel thing, but even the wheel is new. Like, the wheel wasn't during the game jam either. Well, okay, so sue me. So sue me. It's a new game. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. It's a new game. Who cares? Who cares though? It's maybe we needed a new game. Maybe it was time for a new game. You know what I mean? Maybe it was time for a switch up. Also, check out this Spinosaurus I drew. He's got roller skates on, and he actually like wobbles around on them. And that's how he moves. And so, what is Thomas's role in the game? He helps you hunt dinosaurs. Obviously, come on now. It's okay. It's a work in progress. Okay, I'm still working on it, but I think it could be neat. I think it could be a cool little idea. I don't know. My thing right now is I just don't want to make a game that I feel like other people have made before. You know what I mean? So instead, oh goodness, nope. So instead of making something that I feel like people have made before, like the direction we were going in, which was kind of just like Undertale with extra steps, I thought it'd be kind of neat to make the dinosaur hunting game. And I've always really, really liked, like the idea of hunting, like giant monsters and beasts. I low-key wish dragons existed or something so I could go battle them. But unfortunately they don't. So best thing I can do is make a dinosaur game where I can hunt dinosaurs. Am I right or am I right? That's just my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents. Hold on. Also we're gonna drop in a Spinosaurus to show you guys what that looks like as well. Okay, let's see what this looks like. It might not actually work, but we're gonna try and see if it works anyways. There he is, the Spinosaurus. When he gets hungry, he eats the little guys. That's what he does. Mike Theorist, TM. Wow, what a game changer, wink wink. How's it going, Mike Theorist? Average man experience wanting to hunt creatures. Dude, okay, I'm sorry. He got kicked. So Monster Hunter, but Dino. And also, it's turn-based with a roulette wheel. You're forgetting the roulette wheel piece. I think you're underselling it. I think you're underselling it. Maybe I'm underselling it. I think it can be cool. I think it can be cool, guys. You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. You just gotta believe it will be cool with me, and it will be cool, bro. And it will be cool. Hold on. If my dino equals no one, instance destroy self. This might solve the problem. How long you been doing pixel art for? A couple years? I don't know. It's hard to say because I started when I was in like the 6th grade. I can do the math. Hold on. Well, that didn't work at all. Huh. Well, we can do it this way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, it might have been later than that. It might have been freshman year. We'll go freshman year. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 years. 8 years. I'm coming to you from airport Wi-Fi, waiting at my gate. How's it going, Aaron? You flying out, or just coming in? I guess you're waiting for a flight. You're probably flying out, eh? The game is going wild. Okay, guys, I'm just saying, maybe we don't need, the wizards. I just think dinosaurs are cooler. Am I alone on the dinosaurs is cooler train? I can't help it that dinosaurs are sick. That's not my fault. I didn't invent them. Look, he's driving a car. We don't think the dinosaur driving a car is cool. Something is wrong with this thing. I don't know what to do here. How do I do this? Good riddance to the wizards, I say. Thank you, thank you. Yep, on my way to the UK for a fat rave. That is sick, Aaron. I hope you have a blast, man. We don't need a wizard in our game titled The Wizard. Good riddance to the wizard, I say. Thank you. No, I love dinosaurs, but dinos all the way. Thank you. See, Aaron gets me. Aaron gets me. Fire King, you're just hating on me right now. You're just hating on me right now. Aaron is OG. That's my boy. That's why Aaron's calling from the airport gate to show his support for dinosaurs everywhere. Hold on. Wait, I've got this. I know how to do this. If instance nearest of x, y, oopsies, y plus 32 maybe? obj underscore skeleton underscore OW is, oh no, distance 2 maybe? To object. If that's greater than like 5, you want. Oh, hold on. Greater than like 64. Instance destroy self. Else. That's not gonna work, actually. Dang it, I don't know what to do. My thing is messing up when the dinosaur gets eaten. Are the results out yet for the jam? They come out tomorrow. I'm really nervous about it, but I'm trying not to think about it, to be honest. See, he eats him and then everything blows up for some reason. I don't know why. I gotta do some online research. One moment. What does a variable equal when the instance it was holding is destroyed in GMS2? Hold on. I'm a beginner. When I'm enjoying local variables more often, I have a question about them because I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. If I assign a local variable equal new particle type or path, that's not helpful. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Retains the integer value of the now non-existent instance. Ugh. Okay. Not super awesome. So I don't know how to fix that. I guess I could just make it so it destroys everything above it as well. That's what I'll do. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then also instance, oops, destroy instance nearest x y minus, oh no, yeah, 32 obj underscore behavior maybe? Yeah, behavior tracker. Okay, now it should work. Are those for the jam? Dang, that's crazy. Bro, don't be nervous about it. Whether you win or not, you can't control that anymore. So just don't worry about it. Easier said than done, though, Aaron. The worst part is, for me right now, is that there is, okay, the way it works is, like, the top 50% pass, right? So they get to move on to the next round, which would be cool, But I think I'm in the 50 to 60 range, which means I'm so close, which sucks. But there are judges that do wild cards, where they can choose someone to move on, even if they didn't make it into the top 50%. So I guess my real issue is, if I get like a wild card or something, then I'm still in, but I barely made it. I don't know. I guess you're right. I just shouldn't worry about it, because I can't control it. According to the airport information screens, playing Tetris can help dampen traumatic memories. That's true. It's usually after the traumatic memory, not before, though. That's an important amendment. So, our Spinosaurus ate all the little guys. So, that's kind of sad. I feel it's kind of weird when Fiend Rider and his playable version, Hellion, collide with cars. They both page, but when Hellion's car collides with RM clone car, only the RM clone pages. Kitty Heart has, like, this wealth of information about something I know, like, so little about, that I feel like they're, like, a genius. And I'm like looking up at them, and I'm like, wow. That's very impressive. Plot twist, you make it to the next level, but you have to work on your game you last submitted. Fire King, if that occurred, it would be raps for your boy. Because I've already done so much work to this, I would get disqualified so quickly. Yep, nom nom. And also, cool thing about the Spinosaurus is because it's not a prey animal, I also made him hunt you. So he like chases after you as well. He's like, oh shoot, he's gonna catch me. Oh, I weaved him. He's gone. He left the screen. Well, there you go. I mean, you never played Hours, so it makes sense. Yeah, I guess that's true. The dinosaur guy's gone. I don't know where he went. He had a prior engagement. My little guys occasionally wander off screen. I don't know why, but it's really annoying. I need to figure out the answer to that. Hello, Silver Song Zero. How are you doing? I wonder... Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. It's because the walls don't go all the way to the edge of the screen, I think. I think that's possibly what the problem is. That would do it. Also, don't worry about... Actually, this is really embarrassing. So these green things are walls, right? They're walls that, like, prevent you from escaping and also the other creatures from escaping. So you're probably wondering, why is this little guy in prison? This guy right here. And furthermore, why is this guy in prison? But also... Oh, wait, where is it? Maybe I didn't do it. I don't know. So essentially, why is this guy in prison, right? Actually, funny story. So the code only works for the Spinosaurus if, for unknown reasons, I don't know why this works like this, if there is at least one prey animal alive at all times that it can get to. Now, the slight problem with that is, the prey animals, you know, they die, obviously, sometimes, right? They all die at some point. But if I leave one in prison over here, the prey animal will not die, obviously, because the creatures can't get to him. So I've decided my fix for that problem is not to fix my code, because I don't know how that works. Instead, I've decided to put a guy in prison so that he never escapes, and he therefore never dies. Load-bearing prey animal. Exactly. It's my one guy. Have you seen the Honkai Star Rail skins, the Fortnite shop yet? I copped the boy. Yes, I have seen them. I don't know enough about Honkai Star Rail to know what's going on, though. What in the Legend of Zelda is going on with the camera, by the way? I was experimenting with the camera, and I thought it would be cool if it had, like, the like, cut style like that. I don't think it works as well as the other camera, to be honest. But, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I could just change it back, I guess, but... Okay, now let's see if he runs off screen again. Okay, let's check down the bottom, I guess. He didn't run off screen, at least. Well, he might have. Actually can't tell yet. Oh, there he is. Okay. Weave? Oh, he's still on screen, at least. Let's try over here. Where'd he go? I think he lost me. Yep, he lost me. I don't know where he went. That's interesting. Well, don't know how to solve that problem yet. I guess I'll just have to figure that one out. I've only played Genshin, but it's the same creators. Okay, I played Genshin before. Actually, okay, that's not true, actually. I actually lied. I have played Honkai Star Rail for roughly 4 seconds. Because it was one of those things where it's like, I get points in a different game if I play this game for like a certain amount of time. So I just got into the game, it loaded for the amount of time I needed, and then I played like 2 levels or something. I didn't know what was going on, because I low-key didn't pay attention to the story enough. But, it was fun when I played it. So yeah, maybe I should change the camera back. It looked better the other way, I think. Hold on. What is going on here? Clip. 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 Then we say x equals clamp x. We say 320 by room width minus 320. Then we do the same thing for y. Y equals clamp y 180 room height minus 180. Okay, boom. Now our camera should work again, as intended. Oh, or it will not work at all. What is happening here? What on earth is happening here? It is not working. Whoa! What on earth? What is happening here? What is happening here? What was that? Hold on. Put X instead of Y. Oh, yep, thank you. Thank you, Silver Song. Thank you. Very helpful. Very helpful. They have double assigned to the gate, and it's making me nervous. Yeah, don't get lost, Aaron. Dude, airports always make me nervous, bro. I'm always worried I'm going to miss my flight somehow. Weave? Yeah, he goes off stage. I don't know why. Very annoying. I don't know why he goes off stage like that. He just, like, runs away. Doing my best, Fire King. Hold on. Also, I have a question. Does the protagonist have a driver's license? I hope it's not the same case as Hellion Mohang, where he doesn't have a driver's license. Yeah, I think he's got a driver's license. I think he's got one. I mean, I can't confirm or deny the existence of a driver's license, but I bet he does. Probably. I don't know. Airports made me so nervous that I drove to Louisiana and Dallas so I didn't have to fly alone. Ooh. That's a long drive, I feel like, for... Well, I guess it depends on where you live. It's a long drive for me to do that. Morning. Sorry I'm late. I'm watching some of E's Pocket Monsters. Welcome, Very Angry Duck. Were you playing Pokemon? Big fan of Pokemon. No, I don't know why they just disregard the wall and start running away. It's because their collision box runs into the wall, and then they're just like, okay, well, might as well run away, I guess. But I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. It was 9 hours from Kansas to Louisiana. So, yeah, it was quite a drive then. Typical goat, doesn't know if there's a driver's license, but willing to gamble in it. Okay. I just know what I like, okay? And I'm sorry. Driving without a driver's license and gambling are both fun activities. Not that you should engage in them, or that I ever have. Actually, funny story. I'm gonna tell you about the time I had to go to court. Actually, this is the real. This is not a bit. This is not a bit at all. One time I was driving back to campus, from Walmart, which is like across town. I know you guys don't know, but across town I was driving. I was driving on in my little car, and okay, I got to go. Poetry reading time soon. All right, Fire King, thanks for stopping by, man. Have fun at poetry reading. And I was driving in my little car, right? And I didn't realize that the speed limit had changed from 55 to 35. So I forgot to slow down. Now I know. Listen, I know. I didn't slow down. That's on me. But I was turning. So I went from like 55 down. I had decreased my speed a lot anyways to make the turn. So I turned like at a stoplight, right? And I looked in my rear view and I see there's a cop behind me, a police officer. And so I'm driving on this new road, which the miles per hour, or the speed limit is 20 miles per hour. So I'm like, oh shoot. So I slow way down, right down to 20 miles per hour. But at this point, it's too late. He turns his lights on. I was like, dang it, dang it, dang it. So I pull over and he pulls over. Bro was going 200 in a school zone. I wasn't going 200. It wasn't a school zone. Anyway, so I pull over and he pulls over. And he gets out and he's walking up. And I was like, dang, I'm such a clown. I can't believe he got me doing something like this. But there's a small part of me that was like, maybe he won't give me a ticket. Maybe he'll just warn me. Because I bet this happens all the time. He walks up. And we're talking, whatever. He's like, can I see your license and registration? So I hand him my license. I didn't even have my registration with me. That's on me, okay? I know, that's a problem. I didn't have my registration. But I thought I had it, but I didn't. Anyways, I hand him my license. He looks at it. He's like looking at it, and he's like, I'll be right back. And he walks away. He comes back. Was he cute? Didn't really notice Fire King. I was a little too nervous. No registration. Okay, let's ignore that for a sec. He comes back. He's like, so your license is actually expired. So you're currently driving without a valid driver's license, which is a problem. So I got you a court date. Long story short, I had to go to court because I was caught driving without a license because I didn't realize my license was expired. So I had to go to court, and the judge looked at me and he was like, "Did you get your license?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got my license. I like re-registered it or whatever." And he was like, "Well, that's good." So he dismissed that charge, but he was still upset that I was driving too fast. I was driving something like 15 miles over the speed limit when they got me. And he was like, the judge was like, "Well, it's your first offense, but you are pretty young, so we'll just have to see." And I was like, "Okay." A little disrespect, but that's okay. I guess that's fair. And then he was like, I'm not gonna make you pay the ticket now, but I'm gonna give you 3 months. And if in 3 months you don't get another ticket, we'll drop the charge. But if you get another ticket in those 3 months, I'm adding this one back on, and you're getting a new charge. And I was like, okay, that's fair. That's fair. So I didn't end up having to pay the ticket or anything because I didn't get another ticket. I didn't get pulled over or anything. But yeah, that's the time I actually had to go to court because I was a clown. That sounds like something I would do. Very angry deck. I would not recommend it. Very stressful time. Not fun. Felony blob arc. I think it's not. I don't think it's a felony. I think it's a state charge. What? That's so lenient. Fire King. I'm not complaining, man. I'm taking what I can get. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, you got off easy. Judge was so nice. I know. But to be fair, that's a pretty common thing here in Kentucky. It's a they're called wait, hold on. I didn't remember the name. It's called a deferral. I think what they're called. And the way they work is essentially it's like for a first time offense. For like no, Very Angry Duck is suggesting you start your felony arc. Oh, even better. Even better. Back in my day, judges were harsher. He was not happy with me. But it worked out because, okay. It also worked out because the people that were in front of me in line, in court or whatever, like I had to, BRB gonna move to Kentucky, go clear a space. Yeah, I got you. My floor is open. No, but it low-key worked out because like the people that were in front of me in line at court, like their names were above mine on the list. I had to sit there and watch their like trials, right? They're like, essentially their judgment from the judge. And low-key, they were being clowns when they got caught. Like, there was a girl going, like, 30 miles per hour over the speed limit, which is, like, reckless endangerment, by the way. It's, like, reckless driving or whatever, which is a different charge than just speeding. She was going, like, 30 miles per hour over the speed limit. They caught her, and the judge, like, was talking to her, and she was like, well, I was late for class. Brother, that's not an excuse. What do you mean you were late for class? You're endangering everybody today. Like, holy... Only 30. Very good. What do you mean only 30? That's a felony. That is a felony. The other one's not. This one is a felony. And she didn't, I mean, they gave her a deferral too. Rookie numbers? You guys are going to jail. You guys are all going to jail. Well, no, wait. Aaron lives in Germany. He's probably used to the Autobahn, dude. Where there's no actual speed limit. I actually don't know if that's true. I've heard that before, but I don't know if that's accurate. Aaron is used to not having to drive a speed limit. And then there's another dude. They were just being clowns. All of them were like low-key being disrespectful to the judge. So when I got up there and I was like, "Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I know, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir." It was probably a breath of fresh air. It's true. See, that's kind of neat. I'm not usually on the roads this early. Are you driving while typing? That is a crime. Why are there so many people? It's noon. You probably got a lunch rush. Actually, I don't know what time it is where you are, I guess. If you ain't DUI, you're not going far. I don't agree with that. There are several sections without a speed limit. That's kind of neat. So what's the, like, how fast do people drive realistically on it, Aaron? Like, surely not everyone's driving like 100 miles per hour or something like that. So, like, what's the vibe? Do people like actually drive fast there, or is it just kind of like the recommended speed is 130 kilometers? Okay. So there's a recommendation at least. And, no. 1134. So you're lying, Fire King. The bus driver becomes a Formula 1 racer. Some people do go above 200. That's kind of crazy. I feel like I'd be worried about myself. I'm not gonna lie. I know I can drive. That's the insane people in the left lane. Yeah. I know I can drive, and I can drive fast. What's that in miles per hour? I can look it up. Hold on. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'll just check. Kilometers per hour to miles per hour. 124. Yeah, that's fast, man. That's fast. See, like, I know I can drive, and I can drive fast. Like, I'm aware of how to, like, keep things steady so you don't go flying off the road at 90. Right? I won't lie. I've got 90. How fast is that in kilometers? I've got 90. I mean, that's like rookie numbers. That's fine. I will say I don't think I've gotten up to 120. I've definitely hit 100, but I've never hit 120, dude. That was also on a track, by the way. It was a confirmed circle track. It was not on any actual real life roads. It was also in Minecraft, also not in real life. It was on a closed track with there was safety officers there. It was sanctioned by the state. Actually, I was doing a test for a car. Actually, it was all up to snuff. It was all up to snuff. It was not a, it wasn't a public thing. No one else could see it. It wasn't, My tax money paid for the entire interstate. I need to use the entire interstate. Lawyer Blob. I can neither confirm nor deny whether any of my previous statements I say on stream are true. Everything I say on stream is actually simply for entertainment. There is no truth behind it whatsoever. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out what's going on here. Why is my guy running off screen? In Minecraft, going to my foster parents' house, it's a bunch of straight country roads, so I've done things in Minecraft. I'm just saying, some of those backcountry roads, man, some of those backcountry roads are designed for speed. And that's not on me. I'm sorry you designed them in such a way that makes it so I want to go 400 miles per hour. GoatBlob recommends betting on the Mets. I wouldn't bet on the Mets. I don't know if I would bet on any sports. I don't know enough about it. I prefer games of luck. I forgot to shave before leaving. Clown. Is this the poetry reading for your, not your competition, but like for your campus thing? Fire King? Is that what this is for? I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Wait, maybe the key is to just lengthen the... Ooh. Maybe the key is just to make it so the walls are wider so nothing can get through them. How come every time I make a game, the walls are the problem? Why is that? It's always like the walls are not functioning properly, or this or that. I just want the walls to work. Just don't walk through them, please. Okay. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, perfect. Maybe this will work. Who knows? I forgot to leave before shaving. Wait. The good thing about sports is that there is fighting among the fans. Sometimes you miss yourself a good old fashioned, or yeah, you miss yourself a good old fashioned brawl. I don't want to watch a brawl though. I'd rather. Oh, that's a problem. When he gets hungry, he goes to eat instead of actually chasing me. That's not ideal. Okay, he doesn't do it for the top wall, but he does it for these side walls for some reason. Weave? See, look, there he goes. Thomas went too. I don't know why they did that. They just disappear into the ether. Looks like your next game needs to be Wall Simulator to fix the weakness. I know. I just don't know what the issue is with it. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up, actually. Wait. Where is it? Do I type here? Let's try this. Why do my instances run through walls with paths in GMS2? Oh, here we go. Hold on. My problem is the following. I'm using the grid solution for my IA pathfinding. It's working very well. However, the pathfinder does not take into account the hitbox collision masks of the sprite associated with the moving instance. I tried moving the origin of the sprite to the center, but that just changed where the white line appears. My character ends up going through walls anyways. Here's a picture explaining the problem. Okay, it's not showing me. Whatever. Essentially, he's going through a wall. Where'd you set up the pathfinding? With motion planning MP grid path? Because it looks like the cells in your MP grid are way smaller than the character sprite. If I'm correct, and here I could be wrong, pathfinding with MP grid doesn't care about the sprite's collision size of the object that follows it later, nor collision in general. All it does is look at the cells it has, find a path through the cells, and then make the origin of your sprite object follow that path. Now there could be two solutions. Set the cells and MP grid cells equal to or greater than the sprite of your character. If you have multiple sprite objects following a path, maybe you need multiple MP grids with correct cell sizes. Or, add near the wall forbidden cells. Enough so that the character doesn't clip the walls. But this depends if you use MP grid and how you fill it. Interesting. But with the one case width, the character would be stuck in the first. Greater cells would work. But that would let multiples dead cells around the walls. I do think of your answer, though. Okay, so it's not the cell size. It's nothing odd looking at your second image. They look correct. Now I'm confused. The centering the origin didn't work. Path and MP grid always follow the center of a cell. If cell size equals sprite size, the sprite origin should also be centered. Your path should look like this, because you allow diagonal movement. This is not helping me. At all. This is not helping even a little bit. Little over an hour till my flight. Dang. You're going to be waiting for a while. Oh, right. So what have we done in the stream? Wasn't here till 10 to 15 minutes ago. Kind of nothing so far. Hey, Pangy, how's it going? Forbidden Cells sound like a Harry Potter book title. Kind of accurate. Oh, yes, Pangy, I forgot. You were the one that did the alien illustration. Where the worm eats the sun. It was very cool. I want to fix the dumb wall issue, but I don't know how to fix it, really. Ah! You got me. There is an alien illustration. Yeah, it's in the Discord. Actually, we can take a look at it real quick. Hold on. Boop. Oh, he goes the other way. Eats that. Okay. Weave? Oh, I didn't weave in time. Hold on. Try again. He is fixing walls. I'm doing my best to. Oh my goodness. I just stopped running into things. So what are we doing? Yeah, I'm attempting to fix the walls. It's not going well. I keep actually running into the enemies instead of... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, that was weird. Ugh, maybe I should just draw his path. Hold on, I'm gonna draw his path. This will help. Draw path, X, Y, path. Wait, should I just type in path, I guess? Hold on. X, Y, true. Okay. Here we go, try again. Damn, the game has changed a lot. Yeah, excuse me. I went through a brief period in which I thought the game was really, really boring, so I added dinosaurs. I think it works. It's about wheels now. It is about wheels. Okay, now let's check. So if I go over here. Okay, it works here. Hold on. If I go over to this side. Like this. Okay. Oh, no? Oh! Wait. I think it's the same problem we had last time, not gonna lie. Hold, please. Where's the path creator? Grid? Step? No. Create. No, it's 32 by 32. That's annoying. So why can't it get there? What is happening? What is happening? So why can't it get there then? Is it because it's too big? My sprite might be too big, I guess. That would make sense. I don't think that's what it is, though. He added the sport with bulls where they charge past a guy with red cloth with dinosaurs. My gate got moved. Luckily, I'm at Airport Pro and noticed instantly. Massive win, Aaron. Glad you got it figured out before it was time to, boogie. She's like, I get close to the wall and he can't find me. See, look. His path doesn't know where I am. So we know what the issue is. We just don't know how to solve it, really. So look, we go here and he doesn't know what to do. He's like, where is he? I go here and he doesn't know. He's like, what happened? But I don't know why. Interesting. That's weird. It's just certain spots. It's not everywhere. What on earth? I don't know what the problem is. I mean, I know what the problem is. I just don't know how to solve it, I guess. There are certain areas where it just can't see me for some reason. Maybe move the walls in closer. Just so we can see better. Good idea. Something like that. Like that. Sure. Let's try this. Just steal the Oink game code. That's exactly what I did, so I don't know why it's not working right now. I think it's because they're two different sizes of sprite like that guy was talking about online. See, look, there he goes. I don't know why he does that. I wonder if it's got to do with the fact that it's absolute. Hold on, one sec. Go to my script. Go to enemy path. Will the calling just follow the absolute path is an editor or relative path to its current position? Maybe this will fix it. Who knows? Holy. Now they don't move for some reason unless they're chasing me. Look, he's stuck. Hold. Now he won't move at all. If he can't get to me, he just stops moving. He can do it this way. But he can't get me right here. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Wait. I might know why. I know why. Whoever said that maybe I need to move the walls in closer, Silver Song, you're a genius. I think you're a genius anyways. Yep, your brain is ginormous. Wait, why is he not chasing me anymore? Oh, because he's going to chase the other guys. Your brain is huge. You needed an award. Okay. So I found out what the issue is. Essentially, the game, this guy has a certain area in which he draws a grid. Okay? The way my code works. He draws a grid. And then he says to himself, if anything is on this grid that I want to get to, I'll draw a path to it. Then I will follow that path and get there eventually. But if you go a little too far from if you go a little too far from the grid, if you go just outside the grid that he drew, he says, "What on earth is going on? I wasn't trained for this." And then he just jumps off a building and stops playing the game. He doesn't want to play anymore. That's the simple. A lady just went past on a sick-ass trolley scooter hybrid thing. What color was it? I'm imagining like bright red with like a racing stripe down the side. Wait, so it's what I said? Replace the word map with grid. Yeah. Sure. So that guy got eaten. Now let's see if I can still do this. Yep, it was the combination of thicker walls. Nope, it didn't work. Oh, darn it. Hold. It works as long as this is true. But when that's true, my other guys don't move for some reason. For unknown reasons. For reasons unknown. For reasons unknown. See, he'll follow me. He'll follow me if I have the absolute path turned on, but not the relative path. What happens when he goes outside the grid? See, that's what we figured out. When he goes outside the grid, he just like wanders away. Like he doesn't even try to get back on the grid. He's just like, I'll just keep walking, I guess. And he just walks just to wherever, I guess. It's very annoying. It was metal pipe color. Ooh. It loses sentience. Oh no. What happened now, Aaron? Or are you talking about the Spinosaurus leaving the map again? We're doing circles around him. See, this works. Oh, he got me. But I don't know why my other guys aren't walking. For some reason. Boarding should start soonish, like 25 minutes from now. That's pretty good. At least you don't have to wait another 2 hours or whatever. When I went to Japan, we got a delay that lasted like 5 hours or something crazy like that. It lasted so long they gave us like food coupons. Like we got to go eat food for free, which was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I got a whatchamacallit, a meatball sub, and it was really good. But still, I thought it was crazy. I want this to be false, but I also want it to work correctly, preferably. Ugh. For reasons unknown. Wait a minute. Is that grid 32 by 32 or 36 by 36? I can't tell. Up here. 1. Okay. Now let's try. He's just like me for real. I've made some art. Should I post it in the YouTube community? You already know. Put it in there, kitty heart. Dang it. I thought I had it that time. Hold on. It's cause I figured it out. I figured it out. It's cause the scale isn't a multiple of 1. Oh goodness. What did I just do? Just 3, enter. We'll do like 50, enter. Okay, it's cause the scale is not a multiple of 1, so it doesn't line up correctly. Like, look, you see this white grid right here? This white grid? This white grid? If it doesn't take up a full box, the game thinks there's no wall there. So this one, where it doesn't fill up the full box, we gotta fix it. So we say, just 2, enter. Just 2, okay. Now it should work, hopefully, I don't know. That's why I usually take non-public ways of transportation, military helicopter, jet, boat, instead of planes. Oh, you don't like sitting in the terminal for an extra 5 hours just to get an extra meal? GoatBlob, make a Word document describing your solution to the situation. I don't know if that would help, to be honest. Oh, I thought I got stuck again, but it didn't get stuck. It clowned me. Hold on. I think it did get stuck, actually, but... Hold. Okay, here he goes. Where is he going? Where is he going? What the heck? What a bum. Why does he keep doing this? Ugh. So annoying. I don't know what's wrong. Or we'll have to face it again. When I solve the problem, I'll do that. Very angry duck. Unfortunately, the problem is not solved yet. It almost is, but not quite. We have improved it so that it happens much less often. But it's not entirely solved. Well, now it's working fine. I don't know why it wasn't working a second ago. What is going on? No, it works just fine. Alrighty, the important ladies are here. Alright, Aaron. Have a good boarding and a good flight, man. I'll see y'all in the Discord. Later, Aaron. Have a good rave as well. Maybe this dinosaur... Maybe 'tis the dinosaur who goes out of bounds? It is the dinosaur that goes out of bounds, but I don't know why he does. It's so annoying. And now he doesn't. Now he was working just fine. He's working literally perfectly. Exactly how I wanted him to work. Weave? Weave? See, I don't know what the issue is. I don't know. What is happening? Now it's working. Ugh, I wish it would either just work or not work. I don't know why it works half the time. Seems to be generally solved. Oh well, I guess we'll ignore it for now. Now I need more dinosaurs. I need more dinosaurs now. Does anyone have any ideas for dinosaurs? What's a good dinosaur? Someone name your favorite dinosaur in the chat. And we'll add it. Yes, that's right. You get to pick the next dinosaur. Velociraptor. All right. Makes sense to me. Hold on, let me eat this. Triceratops. All right, those are the two we're adding next. How big are velociraptors? Are they like 5 feet long, maybe? Only attacks but outnumbers the foe. I like that variant. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Small. Okay. It Loki like sized it for me there. I didn't even have to change the size. Also, all the dinosaurs have a little vehicle with wheels. So what kind of vehicle should a Velociraptor have? Maybe a moped. I think a moped could be cool. A bike? That'd be kind of funny too. So this is our smallest animal. We need the Velociraptor to be a little bigger. Alright, post it. Please read everything before commenting. On your art, you mean, Kitty Heart? Okay, here we go. We're going to start with the head. And then the body. Might be too big already, hold on. The head. And the body. And then a long tail, right? I think all dinosaurs have like crazy long tails. Boom. Okay. There we go, like... Dinosaur. What? Velociraptor. That's what I meant. Dinosaur. Okay. They're kind of like ostriches kind of looking things, right? They're in the bird family. I think that's accurate. Okay, hold on. I need to look up a picture of a Velociraptor. Why didn't they call him that? Velociraptor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Should we do this one? Or this one? These are two very different looking ones. I don't know. They're so scary, dude. If I saw a Velociraptor in real life, I think I would run, probably. From Wikipedia, smaller than other dromaeosaurids like Diphenoculus and Achilobator, Velociraptor was about 1.5 to 2 meters long, with a body mass around 14.1 to 19 kilograms. Okay. So very small, actually. But no, they had hollow bones, right? They could have just weighed... Ooh, I don't know. Dinosaur. Because it's a raptor with huge velocity. Is that accurate? Is that because they're so fast? Not gonna lie, all dinos are cool. That's actually accurate. I've never seen a dinosaur I didn't think was cool. What do their feet look like? Hold on, I gotta look at their feet again. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, so they kind of go like backwards and then forwards. So like they go like back before going front. Something like this. And then we gotta do the same in the back, right? Boom. Velociraptor. Ahem. And yeah, the reading before commenting is for the art. Okay, cool. My rug is all messed up. Okay, perfect. I'm scratching my foot. 1 sec. His head's too big. There we go. That's kind of Velociraptor shaped, I think. Boom. He's got kind of hooks for hands. Hold on. Okay. Now we're ready to color him. What color should we use? One part is very directed to duck. Hold on. Let's actually new layer. Copy paste this. That way we have like we have 2 versions of it. That way if we mess up the first one, we can just go back. Off to a stunning start. Looks like he's wearing lipstick. Hold on. I need the reference image. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, wrong button again. Oops. Oh. Oh no. This is not going well. He's a little too derpy. Hold on. I want him to be at least a little scary. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. The music's gone. I forgot to loop it. Hold on. Loop. There we go. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold. Okay, boom. I have no more AI jokes. Don't you worry. Is that a duck raptor? It kind of looks like one. Honestly, you can see how these guys are related to chickens. Yeah, with all the feathers, low-key, it's kind of like... I can see that. I see how that happened. Or like... Is it chickens that they're related to, or is it like all birds? I saw something about pigeons the other day, and I didn't know if that was true or not. I guess, wait, don't they... I don't know. Don't they like all have to be related to dinosaurs or something? I don't know. I didn't pay attention during the evolution part of classes. Hold on. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Okay. We have vaguely... Oh, that's not the right thing. Vaguely claw-shaped somethings. I don't know. Boom. And they have, like, weird little arm things that go, like, in, then up. Right? Something like this. Something like that, man. I don't know. And then we have, like, the body should have, like, feathers on it, right? I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't think I want it to be white. I don't think I want the raptor to be white. All birds. Okay, yeah. Grandpa? That was pretty good, Very Angry Duck. What if we make it green like the picture we have? This is not going well. What is happening? I feel like I've forgotten all my art skills. Hold, let's take a long look at it. Long look. Okay, so it looks like its belly and its neck should be the same color as this, or like a very similar color. Oh no. It's getting a little messy. Don't know how I feel about it right now. I don't like the duck bill. I give it like a really long duck bill. I don't think I like it. This part's too messy. Hold on. Gotta remove this. Um... Well... Wait, GoatBlob, make the beak orange. Oh, hold on. You don't like the beak? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the beak so far. It's like a duck raptor. What's wrong with a duck beak? No, well, hold on. No. I don't mean it like that. Very good, duck. I didn't mean it like that. Hold on. I didn't mean your beak was bad. I just don't think it suits the Velociraptor. What's wrong with the duck beak? This is actually pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. What if I keep one like this, and there's like a 10% chance every Velociraptor spawns with this skin? That'd be kind of funny, actually. That'd be such a troll. Do it. Okay, hold on. First we gotta figure out... Okay, we're gonna save this version. Hold on. Alt-N. But that means we need to figure out a different color scheme. Hold on. There's like a brownish color. That's the same color as the Spinosaurus, though. I don't want it to be the same color as the Spinosaurus. Ugh, this is hard. This is hard and annoying and a little hard. Mainly hard and annoying, though. Okay, new color scheme just dropped. Brown bird. Boom. What do you think of this for the normal Velociraptor and this for Duck Raptor? Thoughts? What do you think, guys? This is the great-grandson of the Velociraptor, the half-evolution into birds and ducks. Yeah, that's essentially what we're in right now. With the beak. What do we I think it's kind of cool. It's great. I think it's kind of cool, actually. I like both versions. I actually really like the Duck Raptor. I don't even know why. It's just cool. Okay. Now we said to give him a bike. I think a bicycle would be really hard to draw. What? I mentioned a moped. What do we think of the moped idea? Because I feel like that'd be really easy to draw. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a win in that department. Could the tail feathers on the regular be more colored? What do you mean? Like more shadows, maybe? Hold on. Something like this. Motorbike and sunglasses would be kind of hard, bro. Would be kind of hard. Something like this. Silver. No, in the photo. Okay, hold on. Let me check the photo again. Oh, you mean like this? Okay. Okay, yeah. I get it. I understand. Hold on. Something like this. Boom. It looks like a platypus. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. I kind of vibe with the platypus, though. I kind of vibe with him. Yeah, I understand it now. British. A bottle of water. Oops. Get off of me. Sorry. Almost lost my cool there. New layer. Okay, boom. Go here, drag this out a little. Then we need you to go a little further. Okay, perfect. Okay. I am. Are you British, Pengy? I didn't know that. That's kind of a cool little fact about you. Okay, hold on. Yes, that's kind of cool, Pengy. I didn't know that. Wait, so we have like the United Nations right now. Hold on. Not like right now in chat. I mean, but like generally. We've got Aaron from Germany. We've got a lot of United Statesers. We've got a couple of is Varian Griddock Romanian? No, I don't think they are. Hold on. I don't know what Varian Griddock is. I'm just not going to say anything so I don't cancel myself by accident. I take it back. I don't know. Have you tried not being? No, I haven't tried not being. Romanian. For some reason, I thought you were Romanian. I don't think that's accurate, though. It's something else. It's... Ooh, is it Albanian? Is it Albanian? Wait. Duck is duck. I don't know. Duck mentions so many different places. I never know what's real and what's not. Albanian? Okay, you've definitely mentioned Albania before. I don't know. This is clown. He's clowning me. I'm currently getting clowned. You know what to say to hurt someone, Blob. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know where you're from. I apologize, Very Angry Duck. That's on me. I actually think he might just be American based on how many eagle screeches he does per stream. What does a moped look like? It's similar to this. I think we're close. We're close. We're not there, but we're close. Isn't PL mean Polish? Oh, wait. Is he Polish? If you didn't know already, Duck posted some cool art four days ago. Yeah, I think we checked that one out. I think we did anyways. Maybe we didn't. I thought we did, though. The GoatBlob drawing, or the Pot Blob drawing in the YouTube community. Yeah, I think we saw that one. Shrimp, they figured it out. Yeah, it must be Polish. Fire King got it. Okay, here we go. We have moped, kind of. Does it look like a moped to you guys, or am I just coping? I need some honesty here, fellas. Moped or no-pad? What's the vibe? The tires are really big for a moped, I think. I think the tires are way too big to be a moped. It's kind of funny, though. Yape. Yaped. Okay. Can't believe Goat said Albanian. What a foul thing to assume. Good one. Good one, Fire King. Good one. Also, by the way, since the art is posted, feel free to see. Alright, we'll check it out. We'll check it out near the end of stream. Kitty Heart. Do not fear. Do not fret. Indeed, I hail from the land of winged horses, Sarmatian virtue, and the front wall of Europe. No, it looks good, I think. That's a fire way of saying that, by the way. Very Angry Duck. Uh... It looks a little too messy down here, I think. I don't know. Messy, 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 messy! Goal, 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 goal! Sorry, I don't know why I did that. I don't know how I feel about it right now. Oops. What do we think, fellas? I still think the wheels are too big. I don't remember a clown. It looks okay. We'll take this. Yeah, this'll work. He needs exhaust pipe. Hold on. Boom. He's ready. I hail from the land of tornadoes, Farmation Virtue, and the yellow brick road of Oz. Wait, I gotta come with one as well. Hold on. I hail from the land of bluegrass, with tobacco virtue, and horses of speed. I don't know, because I'm thinking of like the. I'm not a moped expert. Too short, I think. Nor am I. Oh no, he's zooming. Looks great. Okay, we're just gonna take this, I guess. I'm French, in the sense I can speak French. I'm not from France. Guns? Montreal spotted, cause Kentucky. Yeah, guns would work, I guess. I don't know. I hail from the land of guns. Doesn't have the same ring to it as the other poetic options here. Okay, now we need to do. Hold on. Oh goodness, the Raptor's not far enough up. Here we go. There we go. Okay, we need to change the color of this moped, I think. Boom! These are our two variants. What do we think? You may be in top chat again. I said, oh my goodness. Why is always, like every hour it changes back? It's so annoying. I don't know why it does that. Okay, it's fixed now, I think. America! Ooh, I like them. I like them as well. I think they're pretty cool, actually. Looking good. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we need to split off into two groups. Okay, hold on. Let's merge down. We grab this one and put him here. Okay, then we grab this other one and keep him here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Boom. Now what we do is we grab this. Now we're talking. And they're gonna be pretty quick little buggers too. They're gonna be fast. Yeah, now we're talking, dude. He be schmoovin'. Hello, Little Redhead 7. How's it going? Wait, should we add a viewer variant of every dinosaur? Quick little what? What did I say? Quick little buggers? Yeah, the little bugger guys. Why would a T-Rex be in a tank? It wouldn't fit. That'd be kind of fire, though. I think the logical course of action is drawing a T-Rex in a tank. Well, we gotta figure out the Triceratops first. I do like the T-Rex in the tank idea, though. Raptor. Moped. Okay, hold on. Oh, goodness. File, export, sprite sheet, export. Export, okay. Then we also need to do one for the duck. I like the idea of a viewer variant of every dinosaur. That'd be that's kind of cool. Boom, perfect. This is fire. We need to do, hold on. Where's the raptor? Raptor underscore duck. Oops. Boom, perfect. Okay, now we pull it in. Triceratops, and it's a cop car. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I guess the Triceratops could be in the back of a pickup. That's true, too. Can I not be one? You know I don't want to hurt when it isn't deserved. Of course, Kitty Heart, of course. We know you're a pacifist. The strongest of us all. So what will the foxes be riding in? I don't know. Maybe with its front paws on the roof of the truck? Ooh, that could be cool. Like the Triceratops like up above it. That could be kind of neat. It'd be a kind of a cool looking little guy. Okay, we're actually not going to implement these yet. We're going to just keep drawing. We're just going to draw the next one as well. It's going to be a drawing stream for the rest of stream, most likely. Okay, so for the Triceratops, how big are Triceratopses? They're much bigger than raptors, aren't they? But they're not as big as a Spino. How big is the raptor compared to the Spino? Hold on. That's a size comparison. Wait, we can do a full size. This could be cool. Hold on, let's actually do a full size comparison. This could be kind of neat. Oops. Okay, now we need the little guy. He needs his car. Hold on, he's not in his car. Oops. Okay, here's the size comparison of each of them. So we have the big guy, the Spino, then the little raptor. Let's pull the raptor out a little bit, actually. Then we have the little raptor. Then we have the Vectidromius. That's this little guy. Then the rare variant could be a cop truck. Yeah, it's kind of neat. What dinosaur is the hick of dinos? That one could be in the pickup truck. 8 to 9 meters long for a Triceratops. Dang, they're big, dude. Holy. They're like the size of a Spino at that point. In our build-up thing. I don't know what dino it would be for, but one of them should be in an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. That would be pretty funny. Zoom in on the little guy. What do you want to see? Oh no, they're blending in. They are kind of blending together. Hold on, maybe I can get more space. 320 by 320. Okay, hold on. Let's do it this way. Boom. 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 Okay. Here are 3 sizes of dinosaur, and then let's put ourselves in there as well. Hold on. Huh. Hold. Oh, there it is. And this is us. We don't really have the same angle. We might need to change the angle of our car, but that's okay. You've top chat on again, by the way. No, it's on. Mine's normal now. Wait. I can have a roll, just not one where I hurt or get hurt. I guess that's fair. We can make a little pacifist roll for you. Anyways, yeah, these are my little guys. What do we think? He looks so cute. Yeah, I really like the little guy. I like him outside of his car, too. Hold on. When he's not in his car, he's like really, really cute. This is him. And he walks. What do we think? This is him walking away. We need a paragliding pterodactyl. That would be cool. Anyways, yeah, I like my little guy. I think he's pretty neat. I'm pretty proud of him or whatever. Okay, next we need the Triceratops. So, okay, I like the pickup idea, where he's like in the back of it. Cause really, how's he gonna drive? You know what I mean? Like, he has his hands are like flat. They're paws or whatever. Maybe the pickup truck idea is the best idea. I don't know. Hold on. Well, first let's just draw it. Let's draw his head. Wait, are you using Farming Simulator 23 as your animation software? Of course, of course. How else would I draw all these different creatures? Off to a terrible start. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold. I'm finding it. Takes you that long to find it? It do. Scary Triceratops. Okay. Hold. We're finding it. We're finding it. Okay, Triceratops pending. He's using a sprite. He will never play Bug Fables with so many games to play left. But perhaps that's for the best, for there is no chance he may dislike it. I doubt I'm going to dislike it if you like it as much as you claim to. Very Angry Duck. It's got to be heat if you're this hyped for it. The Gen 10 Pokemon starters have been revealed. Yeah, I actually saw them. I saw them earlier for what is it? It's Winds and Waves, I think. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them. I don't know. Let's look them up, actually. I didn't look at them in depth. Winds and Waves. Ooh. Wait, guys, which one are we picking? Which one are you guys picking? Normally, I avoid Wait, is this... This is right? This isn't that. Isn't this it? This is the one I saw. This isn't right. This is fake, right? I think this is fake. I think this is the real one. Ponbon is so cute. He is really cute. And none of you told me, shaking my head, fake friends. Sorry. Green, because bird. The fireproof better stay on all fours and not be firefighting. Oh, little redhead, you're scared of it becoming another, how do I phrase this? Another Incineroar? Fire starters all the way. The first one is real. Fire, I guess. I don't know. Guys, I think you guys are passing up my boy Gekwa, bro. Gekwa is pretty fire. I mean, he's water, obviously, but he's cool. I want to know what they turn into so bad, dude. Look at these fake leaks. These are fake leaks. Cringe. Dude, I don't know, though. Ponbon is pretty cute, bro. Normally, I am either water or grass all the way. I almost never start with fire. Because, I don't know. I always thought fire was like the aggressive type. And like growing up, my brother always chose the fire starter. And I was like, I can't choose the same one as him. Boxhead Mono, hello, welcome. He said, what's happening? Can I get a recap? Currently, we're looking at the Pokemon starters that just came out. But we're actually working on this dinosaur game that I'm making. So, kind of a two-headed beast here. Blue looks so sassy. I know, but he's so cute, dude. Bro, I want to give him a hug. I want to give him a hug bad. Him, Blaziken, and Fernape, Emboar. Don't need more of them. I guess that's fair. They are kind of cool, though. Emboar's fire. Don't forget about all the recommended games. Some of them not really recommended. Which games, Kitty Heart? Honestly, that's such a real complaint. Yeah, I don't know. I think not Incineroar. Emboar gets a pass. Because the pig one was fire. Emboar. Evolution. Line. Like, this is as cool as it gets, dude. This is fire. This is peak game design. I'm biased because this is the first game I played. Pokemon Black was the first one I played. My favorite starter ever is Snivy. This is peak game design, dude. This is peak game design. It's just so cool. Emboar is dad Pokemon, I guess. I wish Avatar The Last Airbender would do a collab. Oh, wait. Dude, Boxhead might be cooking. Imagine an Avatar... Yeah, with Pokemon, yeah. Dude, that would be sick because you could do the, like, different... Like, the turtle bear? Is that what it is? Avatar... Turtle... Is it turtle duck? Because they have some... Yeah, they have some really cool, like, creatures in Avatar. Bro, someone needs to get Boxhead into the Nintendo studio. That would be fire. And there's some kind of bear thing. Bear? Avatar bear. No, there's like a... Oh, a platypus bear. That's right. That's what it is. Platypus bear. Yes, dude. See, these are fire. This is cool. And then you can make them have the different types from the different, like, nations. It'd be like an earth bear or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Snivy was always my favorite. Platypus bear and turtle duck, yeah. Probably my favorite grass starter. It's a good pick, dude. He's so cool. He's my favorite starter all time, mainly because of, it was the first game I played. But still, dude. Dude, all the evolution lines from this, like, from this gen were so good. Mudkip's my boy, and I'll cherish him forever. Mudkip's not bad. I think Oshawott a cooler water starter. But, hold on. Mudkip. Mudkip is pretty fire, though. Dude, Swampert is so cool. Yes, see, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. This is just bait to get engagement on Facebook, but he's right. These are the top two, I think. The top two water starters, I mean. If they collab, I'm doing a copyright claim. You're gonna sue him, Boxhead? I don't know. Wait, hold on. What gen is this? Is it... Hold on. It's not Gen 3, right? It is. Gen 3. Dude, they had some cool designs this gen. Mudkip's for sure the best one here. Like, for sure. I think followed by... Oh, what's the grass one called? I forget. Followed by the grass one, probably. What was Gen 2? Yeah, Gen 2 had some cool ones. This one, the fire one's the coolest. Cyndaquil? Cyndaquil? I don't remember his name. The Gator's cool, though, too. I don't know. What's Gen 1 again? Oh, yeah, duh, the classic. I'm a clown. Hold on. What's Gen 4? Is that the one we were looking at earlier? No. There's this one, then there's Gen 5. Gen 5 is the one I'm used to, I think. Dude, there are so many cool Pokemon. I wish Pokemon were real. Have you guys ever seen the thing where it's like, if you could enter one... Cyndaquil, that's right. Omega Ruby was my first game. What's your favorite Pokemon? Mine's Mimikra. Oh my goodness. I said that like wrong 4 times. Hold on. I'm looking it up. Sigh. Hold on. Oh, yes, dude. Good pick. Good pick. Wait, where is it? That's AI generated. Cringe, cringe, cringe. Just Mimikyu? He's cool. Yeah. Bro just asked what Gen 1 was. Clown him. Jolteon's a good pick, too. Jolteon's cool. You want Pokemon to be real? The one where balloons carry children away? Okay, okay. People talk about that all the time, but listen to me, though. In real life, jaguars steal children. Tigers eat people. Like, we're missing the fact that it's not any more dangerous than the world we currently live in, where ghosts of children inhabit stumps. I'm sorry, every world is dangerous. You have to accept a certain amount of risk. And Beedrill's probably third. That's a good one. My favorite, you already know. My boy. Hold on. Slowbro. Absolute peak design, dude. He's so cool. If Pokemon suddenly became real, humanity would be cooked. Well, I don't know. I'm talking about, like, if I could enter any fictional world, I would go into Pokemon and get, like, a starter and everything. Admittedly, animals can't catch things on fire here. Okay. I guess that's fair. But still. Anyways, my friend actually made me a Slowbro. It was Little Redhead 7 in chat. Little Redhead 7 made me this little pixel art Slowbro guy. Hold on, I gotta make it so you guys can see better. It's just so peak. It's probably one of the coolest gifts I've ever received. Dude! Dude! Look at him! I know you guys are jealous right now. I know you guys are jealous right now. Dang, nice. I know, dude. He's so cool. Slowbro, lower end of the spectrum? Fire King, it's... Oh, man. That's top tier rage bait. That's, like, top tier rage bait. Dude, he's so cool. He's so cool. Gasp, Little Redhead in an IRL? Yeah, Little Redhead is, one of my best friends here at college, dude. Do you have any dirt on Talon? Dude, I guarantee she has dirt on me. Okay, when I went to Japan, it was literally just me and Little Redhead 7. We stayed in Japan for a month, dude. Yeah, the stories I could tell. Genuinely, oh my goodness. If anyone could cook me, it's her. Like, 100%. Like, hold on. If Little Redhead 7 wanted me gone, dude, it would take mere moments. Mere moments. I could draw you a Slowbro Platypus Bear hybrid. Dude, Boxhead, I can already tell we're gonna be great friends. You gotta get in the Discord today. Unless you're already in there. You might actually already be in there. But if not, you gotta get in there today. Wait, Little Redhead's not a tourist here? No, Fire King is the one who would cook you for obvious reasons. I think speed baking would actually cook me. Should I post? I have some art I think I made with the same type of pixel art. You gotta post it. You gotta post it. Dude, I'm a pixel art fiend. If it's pixelated, drop it, dude. I want to see it. Okay, anyways, back to what we're actually working on. Sorry, we took a huge detour. Little Redhead 7 want to be friends for no nefarious reasons. Okay, I can already tell this is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to separate you two. Okay, hold on. back to drawing like we're supposed to be doing. Okay, here we go. We need the pickup truck underneath him now. What color should the pickup truck be? I don't know. I don't know. What if it's like a greenish color? I don't know. I don't really like that. Blue, maybe? I feel like pickup trucks are like normally blue. That's probably just clown. Pickup trucks have like an equal chance to be any color. Boom. Okay. Do you want it to be pixel art? Boxhead, do you do pixel art? Oh my goodness. This Boxhead guy, where have you been, man? Bro's been hiding, holding out on us. Gotta go, bye. Later, Firekin, good luck with your poetry. Make it pink. Okay, why not? Boom. Pink. It's kind of flesh colored, actually. It's kind of scary. Ugh. I don't know. I don't like that. That's what it looks like when I get a cut, bro. Or a rash, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now we have, dinosaur. Boom. Dinosaur. He is here. So yes. Yes, Boxhead, that'd be sick. White is apparently the most common color of pickup. Really? White? But you can tell every speck of dirt. Why on earth would they choose that as like the most common color? That's like such a terrible color. I mean, I guess it's a fine color, but like for a pickup truck, if you go through any mud at all, it's gonna show. I feel that's kind of clown. Right? Like, okay, that's like, did you guys' parents ever do the thing where it's like, my mom would like buy me new shoes for school, right? Like she'd get me a new pair of shoes, and I could pick whatever shoes I wanted. But the rule was they could not be white. Because they get dirty, so like you could tell the dirt is on them so quickly. So like obviously I wouldn't get shoes that look like they're messed up the first day, right? Like obviously I would want shoes that like look like they're clean for a while. So I couldn't get white shoes. And that kind of put me off getting white anything that's gonna like touch the ground or like gonna get dirty. You know what I mean? Like I don't want a white pickup truck, because if I go through any mud, it's gonna look dirty and gross, dude. I don't know. That might just be a me thing though. I kind of thought that was like a universal thing. Like everyone knew like don't get white shoes or else they'll become dirtier than sin. Alright, posted it in the YouTube community as always. Alright, I'll check. Actually, I need to check it out now. I didn't realize it was so late. Dang, stream flew by today. Holy. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna round off this guy's bottom, and then we'll be ready. Okay, boom. Perfect. Alright, we gotta check the community chat then. I didn't realize it was already so late. Holy. Okay, hold on. One second. I gotta save. Save as all dinos. Okay, boom. Okay, perfect. All right, going to the community chat now. 1 second. Doing a little bit of a switch. Okay, here we go. GoatBlob, visit community. Okay, here we go. Okay. One moment. Switching so you guys can also see. Boom, here we go. These are some of my favorites, but all my OCs are my favorite. Feel free to tell me what you think of Sakuro, first picture. Color Half, second picture. Vino, third picture. And Swimmer, fourth picture. Individually or as a whole. Feel free to say feedback. But most importantly, no AI for comments saying. No AI for comments saying. Okay, so no saying AI for comments. Okay. Now you read all this, feel free to say. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. Okay, first picture. Boom. So this guy is Sakuro. Dude, this guy is sick. I like the purple and blue is fire. Plus the pixel eyes for his like screen. That's sick. But then if you keep the white shoes clean, they're like a status symbol. I guess, but like on the playground, how are you supposed to keep your white shoes clean, man? They're too easy to get all messed up. Okay, Sakuro is peak. I love the character design here. The like pixelated face, always a dub. Ooh, Color Half. Dude, this is cool. I like that he's got magic. I wish I could view it better. It won't let me zoom in. It's cool, though. His magic is sick. His hat Dude, peak hat. Way to fit the stars on. Shoe is shoe. See, I'm with Very Angry Duck. I feel like if you have clean shoes, doesn't mean anything different. Okay, color half is peak as well. Vino. Ooh, sideways guy. His head got put on wrong. Very cool. He's got a cool name. Vino is a sick name for a character. And then Swimmer. Ooh, is this gills? Does he have gills on his arm? Dude, Kitty Heart has peak character design, dude. With the, like, gills on the side and the... Oh my goodness, what happened? And the, like, pixelated face. These are peak, dude. These are peak. I like them. Very cool. I like that he's got, like, one shark tooth. That's very neat. Scar gills. That's sick. These are awesome. Well done. Well done, Kitty Heart. Peak character design. We're giving that a like. Very cool character designs. Comment. Boom. There you go. Nice. Well, that was cool. Alright, well, we're about 9 minutes early to end stream, but I don't think we can get very much done in that amount of time, and plus, I'm hungry again. So I'm gonna go get lunch. There's a wait. Could also check out the Discord. All right, hold on. There's a second one. There's a second one what? Goat. What's wrong, Very Angry Duck? What's wrong? There's a second one. Oh, wait. There's more peak. Hold on. I didn't realize. I didn't even see it. Hold on. My mistake. All right, okay. Now we have some perler beads. All right. Since you wanted to, I have 2 and I'm showing both sides, so 4 pictures total. Unfortunately, I made antlers and the way I made them meant I couldn't give the full art. Okay. Now we have the perler bead art from Kitty Heart. Okay, so this is Kitty Heart's like original character, the axolotl guy. That's peak. I like this. The smile is good. Dude, the axolotl thing came out really... The frill? That's fire. Alright, now let's check out the other one. Yo! Dude, this is fire. This looks like it'd be a little friend in Terraria. It'd be a little guy that, like, walks around or whatever. Dude, this is cool. That's peak. Thank you for sharing, Kitty Heart. This is peak. Absolute peak. That was amazing. Very cool. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna check the Discord as well to show Pangy's art. I forgot to show it earlier. Okay, check this out as well. Check this out, guys. Pangy also made some pixel art. So for our side quest yesterday, it was to draw an alien. Dude, look at what Pangy came up with. It's like the devourer of worlds. And he says, come to eat our sun. The giant space worm has come to eat our sun. Dude, absolute peak. Look at the eye. Dude, the eye is crazy. I can't get over this. And then the sun as well. Dude. Might have to hire Pangy. Might have to get Pangy on the case, man. Might have to call him in. Plus, dude, the shading of the, like, sun on the other planets. Like, you can tell that the light is coming from the sun. It's peak. Yeah, it came out really well. It looks good. Are you sure it's not speed baking? Because he just cooked. Dude, it's fire. It is fire. I added the little fire. I'll even add the surprise emoji. Fire surprise. Massive win. Okay. Now I'm going to end stream. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I've been GoatBlob, also known as Talon. Wait. I had a side quest, but I forgot what it was. I don't know. I'll have to come up with it in a second. I'm GoatBlob, also known as Talon. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, maybe consider liking and subscribing. Could be cool. I don't know. Could be cool, though. Today, make sure you do something creative. Whether it is, doing some clay art, or doing your own pixel art, or just drawing. Whatever you do, make sure you love it. Your side quest for today is to... Tell me your favorite dinosaur! That's your side quest. Very Angry Duck said for a bonus side quest, an extra 10 push-ups. Thank you, very angry dog. Your side quest to create your not create. Sorry, tell me your favorite dinosaur. That way I can add it to the game secretly, and no one will know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully see you all in the next one. I should see you all tomorrow, maybe if you join. I'll be here. I don't know if you will be. Anyways, bye guys. Have a good day. Hold. And that's a wrap. The music's even on. I planned ahead today. Bye guys. Thank you.